There he is. What's up, whoop whoop? What's up, Juggalo fishing fam? How you guys doing today? Alright, we got a little bit of footage for you guys today. This week is generally going to be pretty much same as last week. We're going to head on down to the pond. We are going to start off with our MVP of the last episode, which is bam, Mr. Hula Popper. We're going to be giving him a go, seeing if he can retain his title of champ. Generally the most working lure, whatever. Yeah, he pulled in the most last time. We also got one on the here it is, the spinnerbait. I don't know if you guys can see that. Got one on him, surprisingly, but we're gonna take that and maybe one or two more things down there. See if we can get a bite. We're still gonna try to keep crushing that top water, because I'm telling you, man, I love it when it's on fire. It's on fire. And yeah, guys, there's a whole lot of like every time you walk, no matter what bank you're on, there's like so many bullfrogs, just huge, like screaming at you and then jumping into the water, and like all the bugs, the dragonflies flying around. These fish, I'm telling you, in this pond, they rely almost completely on top water most of the time. Winter time, it's really tricky to try to get them. You have to use a stick bait or something really slow. But I'm telling you, most of the year round, the top water bite is on fire in this pond. That's what these fish rely on. They don't have a whole lot of bait fish to feed off of anymore, and I can kind of tell you why. He said growing up, there was a ton of bait fish in there, brim, all kinds of stuff. But he basically said that they went out to a place called Fire Lake or a couple other spots, caught some really nice blue cats and some channel cats, and he decided it'd be nice to catch some catfish, you know, so close to home. So he introduced a whole lot of catfish to the pond. They introduced so many, I guess, that it basically killed all the bait fish and the brim and everything, and eventually they didn't hardly have anything to eat off of. So no catfish. He swears that there's still catfish in there, but I have yet to see one. I've done a lot of bottom fishing out there and nothing yet. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, we're gonna try to stick with the top water bite, guys. I'm not gonna talk so long. Anyways, you guys stay tuned. We're gonna try to get on it. Whoop whoop. What's up, fam? As you guys can tell, we're back down here at the pond here. We're gonna see if the top water bite is still on, or see if that was just a particular miracle of a day. We'll see. Well, guys,
as per the usual, I think we're going to start out with our MVP of the last episode. Let's get down here kind of quietly. See if I can get anything up on that bank. See what seems to be little turtles out here though. Unlike a hollow-bodied frog, it don't come through that stuff very easily. Dang, he took it and I didn't even get to click the damn so hardly. Little peckerhead fish. Well, it definitely got a bite. Well, as last time, guys, these fish, they know what's up. If you miss them once, odds are you miss them for good. Or at least over here. The bite usually turns off after you miss one on top water. Or at least that's the way it works in this pond. Let's see if this spinner bait will magically produce something like last time. You never know. This freaking reel is just about had it. There he is. Come on in here. You're a little bit bigger than the last guy that got caught by this thing, bro. He was hooked just on the inside, guys. Look at that. That's going to be right in the corner, man. That's going to be hard to get out. There we go. He's a nicer one, guys. He's a little bit better than definitely better than the last spinnerbait fish out here. Well, nice. Sup, ninjas? Yeah, Juggalo fishing. Alright, let's try to get a nice release on you, buddy. There he goes. Of course, gotta wash my hands in the water. That's the formula. That's how you catch these fish. If you don't do that, you don't get nothing. Alright, well, that's 0 on the top water, but definitely another win for the chartreuse spinnerbait. As y'all could hear, this reel is just about to eat it. Let's see if he's got any friends out there wanting the same thing. Sometimes these fish work like a hive mind in this pond, and a lot of times they'll just zero in on one particular bait and none of them want anything else. That wasn't the case with the last trip, and it doesn't seem to be the case for this trip either. Because I surely had a bite on that popper. He just short bit it. Alright guys, well the bite has died down here significantly, so we're going to go ahead and make a move down yonder. Alright guys, over here at spot number 2, scaring all the frogs away, and there are plenty of them, so chances are we can actually get something on a topwater bite. We'll see. Trial and error. Something far. There he is. Tried to get wrapped around that tree. Not today. Not today. Oh, this one's pretty, y'all. He's got a blue tint to him. Got him right in your right in the upper jaw there. You know, guys, slash gills should really think about carrying some pliers with him. Why slash gills speak like caveman, slash not know. But yeah, guys, I don't know if you could see that, but he's dark, but he's got a pretty blue coloration to him. It looks like something that might have been him wrapping around the tree, but pretty fish nonetheless. Still a little bit bigger. Nice. Yeah, fish number 2 coming at you. It's a lot nicer. Let's get you released on back out. Yeah. So we got one on the spinner, one on the popper. Both of the MVPs of last week's episode definitely are still shining. And honestly, I don't know if there's going to be anything to compete with them, because I don't know how you guys fish, but when I find something that's working, I don't generally like to stop using it very quickly. That fish, guys, he was definitely on a perfect ambush point there. There's a nice grass line and a fallen tree. This tree goes a good ways out there in that water. But judging by where I hooked him, I'm wanting to say he either come off of that grass line, or he came from way down deep in the limbs of that tree. Alright. I'm not going to bother toting that guy around. Let's make a move. Alright. There's some fresh hog tracks. You guys can see it after the thousands that I see on the way down here. I can assure you there are plenty of hogs down here, which is why I carry that pretty thing. It's the Buck 119, the pig sticker. Oh. Alright, anyway, let's get some casts out here. See if we can get something on top water. Just one more thing. There we go. That's a good spot. Dang. missed him. That was just a straight up miss. I got no excuse there. That was just a straight up miss. And he freaking smoked it in too.
Take a quick break to start our second segment of Real Talk. Today's topic is, what is a Juggalo? It could start off as an ICP fan. That's generally what most of them start off as, I guess, but it's a whole lot more than that. Just basically, it's a group of people who show nothing but love for one another and love for anybody else as long as people are willing to show it back. It's basically a group of outcast people who never fit in the other cliques, never really fit in with anybody else around. They were outcast. So basically they all joined together with this mutual love for music and uniqueness and weirdness and celebrated it all together. And it's a great bond that these people, this love that they all have for each other. Sure, there's in every group. You're gonna have those no matter what, but generally overall, the love that these people have for each other is what drew me into it in the first place years ago. And I've embraced it ever since. The nicest down to earth people, even though at first I had a hard time taking it seriously. A bunch of painted up face people surrounded by weird music, and all of a sudden they just turn out to be the nicest, most down to earth people I've ever met. But generally, yeah, just it's about showing love, showing acceptance, and just being you and being okay with being you and being around other people who are okay with you being you. It's all about love, family bond. That's what it's all about, guys. Comment down below what you guys think a Juggalo is. I'm interested to see all the different points of view, because there's plenty of them. Anyway, gonna go ahead and top off this little break and also say that today's this week's beverage of choice, this week's Faygo flavor of the week is going to be none other than Moon Mist. Gotta love Moon Mist, man. I love this stuff. Love it. It's courtesy of John Boy. He wasn't able to join me down here at the lake today, but he did give me a Faygo from his fridge, so that's always good. Sat around and smoked with me a little bit too. Nice guy. Sorry you missed out on it, John. Sorry you missed out on it. Hopefully we can get a little bit more. Anyways, here's to you guys. Whoop whoop. Tight lines, sharp hatchets.
I'm going to try to make it down to that final cove before we have to sign off, guys, because we're losing daylight. Alright, guys. I realize you can barely see anything at this point, probably, but we're going to try a few casts just for the hell of it. And there is a big ass snake running through that grass. Straight up missed. I even gave him time to take it. Guess he short hit it. There he is. Get on in here. Guys, in a few days that it's taken me to come back down here, I have I have definitely noticed a huge increase in their weight. This guy's hooked in the snout again. There he goes. I don't know if you guys can see him. It's kind of dark. Whoa, chill. He turned my flashlight off. There he is. Not too bad. But it's something. Let's get him on back out there. There he goes. Well, guys, that's going to be a wrap because it is dark as hell out there, as you can obviously see.